Good evening, welcome to Hindi is Easy. Today we are going to do the line by line explanation for the poem Pani aur Dhoop, lesson 8, class 6, Vaani Hindi Patmala. If you still not subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel and recommend among your friends circle. If you have any clarification or feedback, please put in the comment section and surely reply back. If you like the video or the video is useful for your learning, please click the like button. Your subscription and like will motivate me to add more videos. Please do join as a member of my channel to support my effort and time. Pani or Dhoop. The poetess is Subhadra Kumari Chauhan. So before getting into the line by line explanation, let's do a quick introduction which is given in the book. कविता में बताया गया है कि बाल मन बहुत ही कोमल होता है. So it is told in the poem that the mind of a small young boy will be very soft, very innocent. बालक अपनी माँ के सामने अपने मन के भावों को प्रकट कर रहा है. The boy is expressing his feelings in front of his mother. अचानक बारिश को देखकर वह हैरान होता है. सडनली व्हेन ही सीज रेनिंग ही बिकम सो सरप्राइज्ड, क्योंकि अभी थोड़ी देर पहले उसने धूप को देखा था. एंड बिकॉज फ्यू मिनट्स बिफोर, कपल ऑफ मिनट्स बिफोर, ही सॉ द सन एंड नाउ इट इज रेनिंग. सो ही गेट्स कंफ्यूज्ड एंड आस्क लॉट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस टू हिज मदर. गरजते बादल और चमकते बिजली को देखकर उसके मन में उठने वाले प्रश्नों को वह अपनी माँ से कह रहा है. सो सीइंग द थंडर एंड द लाइटनिंग ही गेट्स मोर क्वेश्चंस. सो ऑल दोस क्वेश्चंस ही आस्क्ड टू हिज मदर. साथ ही छोटे बालक की इच्छा है कि वह तलवार चलाना सीख जाएं ताकि अंग्रेज सैनिक यदि उसके स्वतंत्रता सेनानी काका को पकड़ने आए तो वह उसकी तलवार देखकर ही डर जाएं. एंड अलॉन्ग विद दैट ही ऑल्सो हैज़ एन desire that he also have a talwar, the shining sword like the lightning, so that he can hold it. And if the British people who comes to arrest his father, who is a freedom fighter, so by seeing the sword, the British people will run away without arresting his father. So this poem was written by Subhadra Kumari Chauhan when British was ruling India. So the British used to torture the people as the kids were growing up, seeing all the tortures which has been done by the British people on the poor and the innocent people. The kids gets more emotional and they gets revolutionary thoughts comes in their mind that they should have something powerful so that the British people get scared and they won't torture their parents. So this poem depicts all those emotions of the child here. This poem was written during the freedom struggle in India. It states the importance of courage and determination in warding off any obstacles that might stand in our way. So we have to be more determined. We have to make ourselves powerful so that the obstacles that comes in our way, we should be able to tackle it. So their activity is given here. So you have to color this picture and you have to write few sentences about this picture. So you can see a sun is also there, the rain is also coming, the peacock is dancing, the sides, the water is flowing, the kids are playing with the paper boats. So color this picture and write few sentences to describing this picture. धूप निकली हो और बारिश हो जाए, when there is sun is also there and rain is also happens. So वातावरण कैसे लगता है बताइए. How do you feel when there is a sun? Rays is also there, when sun is also there and it is raining. So it will be a wonderful experience to feel the sunlight and also the rain together, right? Light will be very mild, which we can enjoy, and the rain, which is the rain droplets which is drizzling, will also be mild. So we can enjoy both the things together and it will be giving a different aroma all around. So पाठ का संदेश, मन में साहस रखना चाहिए. वी हैव टू बी वेरी करेजियस, वी हैव टू बी वेरी ब्रेव. किसी भी बाधा से घबराना नहीं चाहिए एंड वी शुड नॉट बी अफ्रेड ऑफ सीइंग एनी ऑब्स्टेकल्स, एनी प्रॉब्लम्स. दिस इज द मैसेज वी हैव टू टेक फ्रॉम दिस लेसन. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट्स द ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ द लेसन. पाठ का उद्देश्य कविता के द्वारा बच्चों का मनोरंजन करना. सो थ्रू द पोएम द किड्स आर गेटिंग द एंटरटेनमेंट. बाल मन में उठने वाले सवालों का दर्शन. वी कैन सी द व्हाट आर द क्वेश्चंस दैट अ स्मॉल चाइल्ड हैज़. माँ के बातों को मानने की सीख देना एंड we have to obey and do things that mother is telling. So that attitude we have to develop. Various competencies, बाधाओं का हिम्मत से सामना कर सकेंगे. So if there is any obstacles, we should be able to face the challenges very bravely. मौसम के विषय में जानकारी प्राप्त करेंगे and we also understand how the seasons are, how the climate is, how it looks when it rains, when it is sunny, when both sun and rain are there, when it is lightning, when there is a thunder. So we'll be able to understand the different seasons and how the environment will be all around. बादलों और बिजली के स्वभाव को समझेंगे. We will also understand about the clouds and about the lightning and thunder. सीखने के प्रतिफल, what is the learning outcome of this lesson? ध्वनियों जैसे बारिश, हवा, बादलों की गड़गड़ाहट आदि को सुनने के अनुभव को अपने ढंग से प्रस्तुत करेंगे. So the thunder sound, the rain sound, the air blowing sound, all the sounds you will be able to hear in the different situations. இது எல்லாமே நீங்கள் ஃபீல் பண்ணி, you have to feel that and you should be able to express those in words. कविता को पढ़कर उसे संबंधित प्रश्न पूछेंगे. You should be able to learn the poem and able to ask any doubts if any or related to the poem. You should be able to raise questions. विभिन्न साहित्यिक सामग्री को उतार चढ़ाव के साथ पढ़ेंगे and you will be able to read the poem. You will be able to understand the literature. So apart from this, our default learning should be learning the vocabulary and also understanding the vocabulary and improving our pronunciation. Now we will read the poem line by line to understand further. अभी अभी थी धूप, बरसने लगा कहाँ से ये पानी, किसने फोड़ गड़े बादल के, की है इतनी शैतानी. शैतानी is naughtiness, धूप is sunlight, बादल is cloud, फोड़ means broken, barasne is pouring, pani is water. So here the poet Subhadra Kumari Chauhan describes about the season and the sky which is having a dense cloud, and when all of a sudden the climate changes, all this description is given here. So boy who was confused seeing the sun and then suddenly the rain and the lightning and the thunder, he asked many questions to his mother. So those description is given here. Once it starts to pouring, the boy says till now it was sunlight was there. Then from where the water is coming now, pouring now. So who had broken the pot of the cloud? Cloud or pot yaar odachitaanga? Who has done such a naughty thing? Like that the boy is asking to his mother. Who, with the naughtiness, who would have broken the cloud pot that it suddenly it is pouring? Like that he is having the question and he is asking to his mother. सूरज ने क्यों बंद कर लिया अपने घर का दरवाजा, उसकी माँ ने भी क्या उसको बुला लिया कहकर आजा. सूरज is sun, बंद कर लिया means closed, दरवाजा is the door, बुला लिया means called back, आजा means get in. So usually what happens when something is happening outside, the mother to protect the kid, what they will say, close the door and get inside, right? So the boy is comparing to that to the sun. When the rain starts to pour, the sun is vanished, right? Sun, you won't see the sun when the rain starts. So for that situation, the boy is asking the question to mother, why sun has closed the door? What happened? Is son's mother also called him back to get inside? That's why the sun is vanished. Like that he is asking the question. Before the rain, the light was there, the sun was shining brightly, and once the rain starts, the sun gets vanished, right? So now in the innocent mind, the questions comes that what happened, why the sun is vanished all of a sudden, whether son's mother has called the sun inside to come in. And the boy asks the mother. जोर जोर से गरज रहे हैं बादल हैं किसके काका, किसको डांट रहे हैं किसने कहना नहीं सुना वहाँ का. So जोर जोर means with heavily, garaj is thunder, badal is cloud, kaka is uncle, डांट रहे means scolding, कहना नहीं सुना माँ का is mother or advice है केक लिया. So here the kid is comparing the situation. If the kid doesn't listen to mother's advice, what does the mother do? She will start to scold, right? So the same thing is compared here, right? He is asking to the badal, cloud. He is assuming badal to be the uncle. So why this badal uncle is scolding now? Who has not listened to his mother? The boy is asking this question to his mother. Like heavy thunder sound is given by the cloud. What happened? Which boy, which kid has not listened to his mother that the cloud is scolding like this with the thunder sound? So very beautifully the comparison has happened here. By the heavy thunder, whom the badal, the cloud is scolding. Which kid has not listened to his mother's advice or mother's word? बिजली के आंगन में अम्मा चलती है किसकी तलवार, कैसी चमक रही है फिर भी क्यों खाली जाते हैं वार. So now the kid is asking the question. Bijli ke angan means in the house of the electricity. It assumes that the lightning that comes from the sky, it is from the electricity house. He compares the lightning strikes to be like a sword, okay? And the chamak is shining and and the boy is now asking to his mother, like, in the house of the electricity, who is using the swords again and again, and why the swords are not doing anything. So in spite of using all such strikes all the time, why it is going waste, nothing has been happened. Like that, the boy is asking the question to mother. Boy is assuming that in the bijli house, which is there in the space, that someone is doing the fight, talwar na sword, someone is doing the sword fight, and that's why the lightning is coming, but it is not doing anything, it is going waste only, so it is not used for anything, right? So the question comes in the mind, like, who is using the sword again and again, why they are using the sword, why they are fighting, what is the purpose of that, but nothing is done, everything is goes empty only, nothing happens. Like that, the boy is asking the question to mother. क्या अब तक तलवार चलाना माँ वह सीख नहीं पाए, इसलिए क्या आज सीखने आसमान पर हैं आए. So now the kid is assuming that someone is practicing to do the sword fight and they have not learned till now. Here, that in the bijli house, which he assumed that the power is coming from the electricity, the thunder, the lightning that comes is from the space, right? So from that house, that no one has learned how to do the sword fight, that they keep on trying, they are practicing today. So to practice only they have come out today and doing this fights, that we are getting the continuous thunder and the lightning. Like that, the boy is asking the question. So, एक बार भी माँ यदि मुझको बिजली के घर जाने दो, उसके बच्चों को तलवार चलाना सिखला आने दो. So mother, you allow me to go to the bijli house, electricity house. I will go and teach the kids how to use the sword, because they are using the sword and they are fighting continuously, but nothing is coming, right? Everything is getting wasted. That is what the kid feels. So I will go and teach the kids how to use the sword correctly, so that they will also learn. खुश होकर तब बिजली देगी मुझे चमकती सी तलवार, तब माँ कर ना सकेगा कोई अपने ऊपर अत्याचार. So after me going there and teaching the kids how to use the talwar, the bijli house la irupangala elders, they will become so happy, and for me also they will give one such talwar. The boy feels that that's a very powerful sword, which if he has, then no one will give torture to them. So he is comparing the situation, like when the British people comes and arrest or tortures the people, if he has the sword, so powerful sword with him, they will not do any torture. पुलिसमैन अपने काका को फिर ना पकड़ने आएंगे, देखेंगे तलवार दूर से ही सब डर जाएंगे. So the policeman, the British people will come to arrest the freedom fighter, who is his father, who is a freedom fighter, right? So they will not come and arrest my father. After seeing the sword which I am having, they will get afraid and they will not come to arrest my father. They will not do any tortures. Like that, the kid is telling to his mother. Subhadra Kumari Chauhan. So there are still 2 more paragraphs of this poem which is not given. So the mother is explaining to the kid that you don't have to go to the bijli house, because mother knows no one can return back after going to the bijli house, right? The lightning will be so dangerous. The mother says that you don't have to go to the bijli house. I'll get the sword for you to do the fighting, and we will face the difficulties. The British torture, whatever may be, we will face it with the courage. Like that, the mother explains back to the kid. So for you, till here the poem has ended. So you learned till here. I hope you have understood the poem. What we have to learn is we have to be very courageous to face the difficulties, and we should be able to listen to mother's word and obey mother's words. This poem seems to be written in very simple and easy words are used, but it conveys a very in-depth message. So a conversation that happens between the mother and child, where the boy gives all the questions which he has, talks to his mother. We have to understand the emotions that is attached in this poem. British people who have crossed the humanity and started to torture the Indians and used to arrest the freedom fighters and used to torture the ladies and the kids. Seeing all those things, the kids of those times wanted to become powerful and want to face the British, so that they don't torture the parents or don't do any more atyachars, right? So this gives a message that how the revolutionary thoughts have come into the kids' mind to safeguard the country and safeguard the parents. So it's written in a very easy language, but it conveys an in-depth message to us, and the message which we have to take from this poem is we have to be brave enough and handle the situation, and we have to face the obstacles without any fear. आओ हंसे हंसाए माँ, मदर इज टेलिंग टू द सन, चुप हो जाओ बेटा, शेर बच्चे कभी नहीं रोते. सो यू डोंट क्राई बिकॉज द लायंस किड विल नॉट क्राई. बेटा खुशी से हैप्पीली, इसका मतलब माँ अब मैं स्कूल नहीं जाऊँ, सो दैट मीन्स दैट आई डोंट हैव टू गो टू स्कूल हियर ऑन. माँ वाई, क्यों? बेटा क्योंकि शेर के बच्चे कभी स्कूल भी तो नहीं जाते, बिकॉज द लायंस किड ऑल्सो विल नॉट गो टू स्कूल. Vocabulary based characteristics is given. Let's do that. Chamak is shining. Chamakne ki kriya, the one which shines. Seek is the message or the lesson. Sikhai lagi achi baat or shiksha, the lesson or the things that we has to be learned for the goodness. Prasidh Kavitri, so famous poetess Subhadra Kumari Chauhan. Let's do a quick author introduction here. So, Subhadra Kumari Chauhan का जन्म 16 अगस्त 1904 को प्रयागराज इलाहाबाद के निकट निहालपुर गांव में हुआ. एक प्रतिष्ठित परिवार में हुआ था. सो शी वॉज बॉर्न इन इलाहाबाद, नियर बाय टू इलाहाबाद, द विलेज कॉल्ड निहालपुर, इन ए वेरी वेल टू डू फैमिली. सुभद्रा कुमारी चौहान अपने बचपन से ही अद्भुत प्रतिभा की धनी थी. सो शी हैड ए वेरी यूनिक टैलेंट, तथा उन्हें शुरू से ही कविताओं और कहानियों में लगा था. एंड फ्रॉम द बिगनिंग शी हैड ए इंटरेस्ट टू राइट स्टोरीज एंड पोएम्स. उनकी झांसी की रानी कविता हिंदी साहित्य की एक प्रसिद्ध रचना है. द झांसी की रानी विच शी हैज रिटन इज वन ऑफ द वेरी फेमस इन हिंदी लिटरेचर. मुख्य कृतियाँ व्हाट आंसर राइटिंग्स वेयर वर्क्स वेयर हीरों को कैसा हो वसंत, राखी की चुनौती, मेरा नया बचपन, सबा का खेल, पानी और धूप, कोयल, कदम का पेड़, अनोखा दान, आराधना आदि रही हैं. दिस आर हर वेरी फेमस राइटिंग्स. 15 फरवरी 1948 में उनका निधन हो गया. एंड 15 फरवरी 1948 शी डाइड. एक्चुअली शी डाइड बिकॉज ऑफ एन कार एक्सीडेंट. सुभद्रा जी हिंदी साहित्य रचनाओं में की एक प्रसिद्ध और सर्वश्रेष्ठ लेखिका थी. सो शी वॉज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट हिंदी लिटरेचर, लाइक शी वॉज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट राइटर. So let's recollect the poem here. Boy is surprised and shocked to see the rain coming all of a sudden, because he was seeing the sunlight all this time, but suddenly the sun has vanished and rain started to pour heavily. So he assumes that this is all because of the naughtiness, someone has broken the pot of the cloud. And so he is asking that who has done such naughty things, that someone has broken the pot of the cloud, and now it's raining, and what happened to the sun? It has vanished. So like our mother calls us back home, like son's mother has also called him to get inside, hence he has closed the door. He sees the lightning and thunder and feels that it's someone is fighting with the sword. And he asks the mother, like are they practicing? The Bijli Ghar Ladka kids are practicing and learning the how to do the sword fight, that it is continuously the lightning and thunder is happening. Maybe if you allow me, I will go there and I will also teach them how to do the sword fight. And in return, being me teaching their kids how to do the sword fight, the Bijli house Ladka, the Bijli electricity will also give me one such shining sword, and I will also have with me. And when the policeman comes to arrest my father, who is a freedom fighter, by seeing such powerful sword, he will get away. He will not trouble us or do any tortures. Like that the boy is telling to his mother. Here like mother also advises and to get inside, not to do things like that. The boy is comparing each and every situation, having many questions, seeing the thunder, seeing the darkness, seeing the lightnings, so why the sun is not there. So all those questions he asked and discussed to his mother. So why sun is not there, what happened, and he's comparing each and every situation with the what happens to the kids, and when the naughty kids does, what mother does, or how things happen. So he compares and asks all the questions to his mother. So the very beautifully written poem. So it finally tells that we have to face our obstacles with the courage, and we have to be brave enough to face all the situations. So this poem is written by Subhadra Kumari Chauhan. So she is Subhadra Kumari Chauhan, who was born on 16th August 1904 and died on 15th February 1948. So her Jhansi Ki Rani is very famous, where she has written the courage feel of Jhansi Ki Rani, Queen of Jhansi. To respect Subhadra Kumari Chauhan, our Indian government has released a stamp of 25 paise. Okay. Subhadra Kumari Chauhan and her husband has joined Mahatma Gandhi non-cooperation movement and have fought for the Indian freedom. She was the first woman to get arrested in the movement and she has been jailed twice. This is a stamp which was released to give respect to Subhadra Kumari Chauhan. So also there is a navy has built a ship in her name, and to respect her the name was kept for the ship Subhadra. Okay. So this poem is basically was happening when the British people were ruling India and doing tortures. Hope you would have understood the poem. If you have any doubt or clarification, please put in the comment section. Surely reply back. Thank you, students.